back to the channel. Today we're going to unravel some incredibly complex events in Genoa. Rumors are circulating around the Newman family, but what's the truth? In this video, I'll summarize the plot points that will be revealed in the next episode. Stay tuned to see what happens.
Welcome back to our channel, fellow Y&R addicts. Today is an absolutely beautiful day to dive deep into the absolute madness that just unfolded in Genoa City. Grab your favorite snack, get comfortable, and let's unpack the latest jaw-dropping drama because we have so much to talk about and the shockwaves are real. Let's get right into it. I cannot breathe. I am literally typing this at the speed of light late at night because my jaw is still firmly planted on the floor and I desperately need to know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. A secret baby? Are you actually kidding me right now? I mean, we all knew Patty Williams was completely unhinged and obsessed with Jack Abbott, but I did not see this historical rewrite coming at all. I am screaming at my screen right now. Reacting first because I am just so overwhelmed by the sheer audacity of the writers to drop a bombshell like this after everything else we just went through. But wait, I am getting ahead of myself. Let me take a breath and back up. Because the entire Abbott family dynamic just shifted in the most insane way possible and I need to process this out loud with people who actually understand my obsession. Okay, back to the point. The Patty Williams nightmare is finally, officially over, and can we just take a massive, collective sigh of relief? Because I was genuinely losing my mind watching that woman terrorize everyone we love. Diane Jenkins Abbott actually survived the digitalis poisoning. I honestly thought the writers were going to put her in a coma for 6 months just to torture us and drag out the suspense. But the medical team actually pulled through and neutralized the poison in time. Diane is awake, she is recovering, and all those ridiculous, trumped-up charges against her have been completely dropped. It is about damn time. I know some people are loving the angst and the suspense, but personally, I was getting so incredibly frustrated with the absolute incompetence of the Genoa City Police Department. Like, how did they not see Patty framing Diane from a mile away? It was so obvious. And let's talk about Jack and Diane at the hospital for a second. I'm sorry, but the emotional payoff here is just incredible. Jack is refusing to leave her side, and they are getting this intensely private, deeply emotional time together as she recovers from the digitalis treatment. You can just feel the exhaustion and the pure gratitude radiating off of Jack. I've been watching since 2015, and I have to say, seeing Jack this devoted and vulnerable is everything to me. Remember when they tried this kind of life or death angst with Jack and Phyllis? Yeah, didn't work then either, at least not with this level of raw emotional gravity. Jack and Diane have so much toxic history. I mean, she faked her own death in 2011 with a morgue body and Deacon Sharp, for crying out loud. But seeing them heal together after Patty tried to permanently erase Diane is just beautiful. They are going to be okay, despite all the absolute horrors Patty inflicted on them. But while Jack is playing the devoted, tearful husband at the hospital, the energy back at the Abbott mansion is completely different. Ashley and Traci are back home, and they are absolutely livid. I am living for furious Ashley Abbott. She and Traci are publicly vowing to make Patty pay for every single ounce of trauma she caused their family. Traci is usually the peacemaker, the one who wants to find the good in everyone and bake cookies, but not this time. Traci has had enough, especially after her own psychological torture with Martin Lauren not too long ago. Seeing Traci and Ashley united in their absolute fury is giving me life. They are fierce protectors of their family, and Patty has crossed a line that you just do not cross with the Abbott sisters. So Ashley goes into full corporate detective mode, right? She is pacing around the mansion, her brilliant scientific and business mind working in overdrive. She wants to know why Patty has this deep-rooted, venomous hatred specifically targeted at Jebo Cosmetics. I mean, we know Patty is obsessed with Jack as a man, but Ashley is realizing that Patty's vendetta feels almost institutional. It feels like she wants to burn the entire Abbott legacy and the company to the ground. Ashley is asking the right questions, connecting the dots, and trying to figure out the exact origin of this corporate and personal madness. And that, my friends, is what leads us to the biggest, most earth-shattering twist of the decade. The secret baby. I have to put that in all caps because I am still reeling from the implications. Suddenly, we are getting these massive historical bombshells that Patty and Jack didn't just have a toxic, manipulative past where she was a crazy stalker. They were genuinely in love once. They had real feelings for each other, and they had a child together. A secret child? How on earth did Patty hide a whole pregnancy and a baby from Jack Abbott? And why is this coming out right now? It completely recontextualizes Patty's entire obsession and her hatred for Diane. She wasn't just a crazy woman who Victor Newman used to drug Jack on a yacht. She is a grieving, traumatized mother whose child was kept a secret. This changes literally everything we know about their dynamic. I am just sitting here trying to process the timeline of it all. When did this happen? How did she conceal it? Did Paul Williams know about this baby? If Paul knew and hid this from his best friend Jack, the fallout is going to be absolutely biblical. But the biggest question burning a hole in my brain right now is the baby still alive? Because you know, on a soap opera, a lost baby is never actually lost. They are always walking around Genoa City right under our noses, ordering coffee at Crimson Lights. I am furiously typing this late at night because my brain will not stop spinning with theories. If Jack has another heir out there, the entire structure of Yabo and the Abbott family is about to be thrown into absolute chaos. Carl is going to lose his mind when he finds out he has a secret sibling. Let's go off on a massive tangent for a second because I have a theory that I need to get out of my system. Am I the only one who thinks Audra Charles might be the secret child? I know, it sounds crazy at first, but think about it. Audra came to town with all this mystery. She's ruthless, she's calculating, she climbed the corporate ladder like a true Abbott, and she has this weirdly intense energy. Plus, we know she has a dark past in Los Angeles with Holden Novak and a secret baby of her own. What if the generational trauma runs deep? What if Audra is Patty and Jack's daughter? If Audra is an Abbott, I will literally pass out. The corporate implications alone are staggering. She would have a legitimate claim to Jabot. Victor Newman would absolutely use that to destroy Jack. I know some people are loving this twist, and I know some fans in the forums are complaining that it's a massive retcon that ruins history, but personally, I kinda love it. Sometimes you have to contradict yourself because this show makes you emotional, you know? Like, yesterday I was saying I wanted Patty locked up and gone forever. And today I am begging for more Patty flashbacks so we can understand this baby storyline. It's messy, it's soapy, and it is exactly the kind of high-stakes, ridiculous drama that keeps me glued to my screen year after year. If Jack finds out he has a daughter or a son out there, his guilt is going to be astronomical. He is going to drop everything to find this kid, and Diane is going to be so incredibly threatened by the living, breathing ghost of Patty's past. Okay, reeling it back to the Abbott mansion because I am getting way too worked up about the baby. Amidst all this looming, chaotic history, the sisters are actually trying to have a rare moment of peace. The crisis with Diane's health is resolved. Patty is behind bars where she belongs, and Traci and Ashley just want to breathe for 5 seconds. And then, in walks Lauren Fenmore. I was so unbelievably happy to see Lauren show up. She heard the good news about Diane pulling through and Patty being locked up, and she immediately rushed over to celebrate with her girls. The dynamic between Ashley, Traci, and Lauren is just top-tier soap friendship. They have survived so much together over the decades. I mean, remember when Lauren used to bully Traci back in the 80s? And now they are fiercely loyal best friends? Seeing them share a genuine moment of joy is so rare and so desperately needed. They start pouring drinks, and the vibe completely shifts from furious vengeance to pure, unadulterated celebration. They are toasting to a brighter future, to Jack's happiness, and to the fact that Patty is finally locked away where she can't hurt their family anymore. And then Lauren, being her fabulous, glamorous self, jokes about whether she qualifies as an honorary member of the Abbott family after dealing with all their endless drama. I absolutely loved this scene. Traci and Ashley literally hold a mock vote right there in the living room and officially dub Lauren an honorary Abbott. It was so lighthearted and fun, and it just warmed my heart to see these three powerful women laughing and joking together after weeks of sheer terror. But even as they are laughing and clinking their glasses, I can't help but feel this creeping sense of dread settling in my stomach. Because we know this peace is not going to last. Patty might be in jail, but she just dropped the mother of all secrets into the universe. And let's not forget that Carl and Billy are secretly plotting to absolutely decimate Victor Newman for his role in unleashing Patty in the first place. Victor paid Patty, he put her on that yacht, and Kyle is not going to let that go. So while the ladies are drinking champagne and celebrating the end of the nightmare, a brand new war is brewing right under their noses. Victor is going to retaliate, and if he finds out about Jack's secret baby before Jack does, he will weaponize that child without a single second thought. I am just so emotionally invested in this right now. I can't even sleep. I need the next episode immediately. I need Jack to confront Patty about this baby. I need Diane to find out and absolutely lose her mind over the competition. I need Ashley to uncover the truth about why Patty hates Jabbo so much, because I bet it ties right back to the secret child. This storyline has evolved from a simple, terrifying kidnapping plot into a massive, multi-generational saga of secrets, lies, and hidden heirs. The writers really outdid themselves this time. I am half celebrating Diane's survival and half complaining about how long we are going to have to wait for the baby reveal to actually happen. But man, this is exactly why we watch Y&R. The drama is unmatched, the stakes are sky high, and I am definitely going to be obsessing over this until tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I need to share this crazy audio theory with people who actually get it.